Hi, today I want to talk a little bit about posture, mostly our seated posture. A lot of us sit and work at a computer all day, or we're looking at our phone, even driving. Okay, we tend to have a little bit of a slouched, hunched over posture. Okay, so the head itself weighs about 8 to 10 pounds, about the size of a newborn baby, and it rests on seven cervical vertebrae, supported by about 20 tiny muscles. Okay, so that's a lot of work for those vertebrae and the muscles surrounding it. So they get very tired and fatigued throughout the day. And as we do this day after day, it just puts more stress on our body. Okay, so as we sit during the day, we tend to lean forward a little bit, which puts more pressure on that cervical and thoracic spine. Okay, so you have the 7 cervical spine and then the 12 thoracic underneath that. It also puts a lot of pressure on our shoulders, neck, and head. Okay, so leaning forward just about 15 degrees, it puts an extra, it feels like 27 pounds of pressure on our neck and shoulders. Okay, with a 30-degree tilt, feels like 40 pounds of pressure. And with a 45-degree tilt, it feels like the weight of 39 basketballs. Okay, so if you're leaning over like this, we also have muscles here that become very overworked and stretched. And just to keep our eyes in line, we tend to hunch over like this. Okay, so as you can imagine, we have many issues that arise from this: headaches, jaw pain, tension headaches, degeneration of the spine, and we also get a lot of tight muscles in the chest area. Okay, these muscles, as we lean, become very short and tight, and the muscles in our back become very weak and overstretched. Okay, so this again puts a lot of pressure, and we can get degeneration of the spine because all day we're putting more and more pressure on that spine, and it's breaking down the cartilage. Okay, so we also, from the weak muscles, start to develop sometimes that hunch, which calls like the Dowger's hunch, the lump on the back of your neck, just from those weak muscles. Okay, so if you can see, if I'm looking at my computer or my phone, our head is down like this. Okay, our kids are playing video games and they're leaning forward, especially if our eyesight is bad. You tend to lean a little bit forward. So you notice a big difference as I sit up tall compared to just leaning over a tiny bit. And like I said, that puts so much pressure on our vertebrae, and we tend to have a lot of back problems, and we get tight hip flexors again from sitting. So what can we do to rectify this is a lot of strengthening and stretches. Okay, so a lot of stretches to open up the chest muscles. Okay, and I'll get into in this article a little bit that I posted some of the chest opener exercises, okay, that you can do even against the wall, just bringing the arms out and in throughout the day. Getting up and moving around is also very helpful. And then a lot of shoulder exercises, okay, just kind of keeping that range of motion in our shoulders and our neck. Okay, so I'll kind of tell you some of the exercises and stretches that we can do in the article that I've posted. So do your best to try to just sit. You don't need to sit up tall and straight, but you just have to sit with your shoulders back and try to relax in a relaxed posture, and try not to keep that head too much forward. Good luck.